What's going on, boys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we're going to be a multiple team video guide for Raid Fujitora, which is one of the most difficult raids in the entire game. Now, the biggest MVP you can bring here is either G5 Smoker, if you don't have your Legend Sanji, which is also another MVP, or you can bring the Fortnite Smoker Tashigi character that will swap a character into your captain. That is the main mechanic that you can bring here to make this raid extremely easy and make it really, really fast for you to do as well. So, going into Fujitora as a unit, Fujitora is a 3-socket unit with 4 combo hits. He has 2,825 attack at max level and has 1,420 attack at max level as well, with 254 recovery. Now, his captain ability is kind of interesting, where he actually boosts the attack of powerhouse characters by 2.25 and their HP by 1.2. What he does is he actually, as a captain ability, he's going to cut the HP of every enemy by 10% at the end of every single turn. Now, this character came out way before Magellan was actually a character, so you can. This character, when he came out, was the only character in the entire game that had an HP cutting captain ability, which was kind of like this. Oh, cool! Maybe that'll be really, really nice. And then they came out with Magellan afterward, which was really, really nice to have. So that was definitely an interesting thing for them to do. So. Really, really, really nice unit to farm either way for the captain ability, just to like play around with it if you want to for powerhouse teams. Now his special ability, which is really what he's used for, is a 50 times character attack in psi damage. It's not typeless, it's actually psi damage, which is really good. To all enemies that will ignore damage negating abilities and barriers. It's not going to negate armor. It's not going to go through armor. It's not going to kill low armor units. It is just going to go through barriers and damage negating abilities. Now, it's also going to change adjacent orbs into mashing for any team. It's not going to do it. It's only going to change the adjacent orbs into mashing for any team, but it's only going to boost the orbs of powerhouse characters by 2 times. So you can use it to just get orbs on any team you want, but it's only going to orb boost for powerhouse characters. So it is the optimal powerhouse orb booster right now, and this is coming out before the Adventure Mode Whitebeard. Once that Adventure Mode Whitebeard comes out, which I believe is Striker Powerhouse, I believe that's what he is, then he could be another optimal unit to use on a powerhouse team for orbs. So it really depends on what you're going to need as far as orb boost goes. And it's definitely a great unit to have. For a while, this was like the best unit you could have for raid bosses, for orb boosts, for powerhouse teams. Extremely good unit. I definitely recommend farming him. He is a must-have for late game. Definitely a very, very, very good unit, and it's definitely a must-have unit if you have either Quick Lucci, Judge, what's his name, Strength Lucci, what's a couple other teams that use him. And pretty much any power, Hody Jones, any of those leads you definitely want to farm this character for. Now, if you are running powerhouse teams in general and you just want to run a good powerhouse team on there, this is the best free-to-play sub that you can farm besides the Sanji raid. It's definitely an amazing character to farm. I definitely recommend farming at least one Fujitora fully maxing and everything with Buy Despair Auto Heal, or if not, you're going Charge Special Auto Heal slot rate, depending on what you need. Well, we're gonna, without further ado, let's go into the teams. The only thing you gotta know about this raid is the mechanic is he's gonna blow away your captain for 3 turns. So you need somebody to get rid of that, and the best MVP for this is either gonna be Legend Sanji to get rid of that, or you're gonna bring G5 Smoker / Fortnite Smoker Tashigi. So either one of those is the MVP to get rid of the mechanics here. There are other ways around that, but that's the best way that I've found. All right, I'll see you in the teams. Right, and we're back doing a slasher team with G5 Smoker sub using the new Adventure Mode Mihawk for Fuji. I actually didn't do a damage calc on this, so I have no idea how much damage this team does. We're gonna just find out if it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna die really quick. That's all that's gonna happen. Alright. So what I figured out once from this is you really want to kill this guy in the middle, but you need to do enough damage to the guys on the outside. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I might die. Yeah, I think I might die. Oh, thank God. Alright, so you gotta take the hits from the guys on the outside here. And then from here, you're just gonna get your extra turns in. Alright, so this team here is the first team we ran today. It's definitely a pretty unsafe team. A couple people asked me if there were replacements on this team for some of the characters, and To be frank, probably not. You might be able to get away with some moving around, but probably not. Now the free-to-play version for G5 Smoker is the Fortnite version, and if you need that, you should be using that instead for every team. And I kind of have to treat this guy like a raid boss because I'm not sure of my damage on this guy. So I'll pop my Smoker special here. It's going to put Smoker as captain. That's the whole reason you bring him. And then you're basically just going to whack away and hope you have enough damage. And that's the strategy here. Let's see here. Okay, so it's going to be wham, bam, thank you, bam. Cool. All right. So now when you walk in the room, the captain spot's going to be on 1 turn cooldown. He's going to knock out your captain as his preemptive. And he's knocking him out for 3 turns. Then your captain's going to swap back. And you're going to be able to do stuff. So here we go. Pop a special. Another special for all orbs. Pop defense down. Pop Cavendish special. Locks orbs. And gives a defense down boost. And then we're going to pop Brook. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, so there's the Adventure Mode Mihawk team, did 10 million damage. Really, really cool. So there's Adventure Mode Mihawk versus Fujitora. I will see you guys in the next team. A Lucy team for the Adventure Mode. Should be fine. Little nerve-wracking. The team's a little bit faster than a lot of the other teams, which I really like, so I should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill a couple guys right away. So as always, Lucy teams are amazing. They clear content like it's a joke. I even mess up here and I get spared, and it's totally fine. This is probably my go-to team for like a lot of different content, and the last unit, as you can see, G5 Smoker, is like the utility unit, and you can sub them out for different content. And this is definitely a monster team for lots of different stuff. So definitely one of my recommended teams in general to use for living things. All right. G5 Smoker it up. I think I only have like 2 driven units, so it's a little scary. I guess it works out. Alright. But it's really the same strat every time. I guess you can use the free-to-play one and then you'll be fine too, but... Alright, so we're gonna do... I think I'm just gonna go all in. Honestly, 1.75, 1.75 chain lock. I think I'll be fine with 3 1.75s. Alright, there's the Lucy team. Obviously, super hard team. So they're Lucy versus Fujitora. I'll see you guys in the next team. We're going to be using a 20th Luffy and 20th Zoro team. No idea if it's going to work. The math says it's going to work, but I don't know. I'm a little iffy as well. On this 20th Zoro and Luffy team, I was really scared because what happened was I was supposed to farm out orbs on Zoro, and I totally forgot. And it actually showed up later. I was like, oh no, I forgot to farm the orb on Zoro. Like, I was supposed to farm an orb on Zoro and Cavendish to have those orbs for later, but I just completely blanked on it. And it would have been a 1-turn kill if I had actually remembered, but I completely forgot. So it was definitely less than desirable as far as the result goes. But we finished it, and I think that's all that matters. I can be a little cautious. All right, so let's go ahead and swap out, and then let's try it. Boom. Oh shoot, I hit it great. We're so fine. I didn't farm these orbs. I didn't farm the orb on Zoro though, so this might be bad. Hopefully I'm okay. I did not get an orb on Zoro. That's really bad, and I get a mismatching orb on Cavendish. So I think we might lose. I think we might lose. We'll see here. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna go well. Pretty sure it's gonna go poorly. I'm like 90% sure this is gonna go very poorly because I didn't farm the Orb on Zoro like I thought I was gonna do. Oh, it's so close though. Look how close that is. That's like massive close. Oh my god. He's enraged, and I think we're okay though. We did it. We actually did it though. We're fine. It just 2-turns it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All right, work. Even if I got a bad orb, we can 2-turn it. Nice, 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 nice. All right, cool. So we are totally fine. We are totally fine. 20th Zoro, 20th Luffy. Did not know. Forgot about the, like, yeah, the extra turn to enrage. He actually doesn't do any damage, which is really nice. All right, I'll see you in the next team. All right, so now we're doing a Sicilian team. I'm a little scared because of this and not having max spine and despair. I'm a little scared. Is it because of this guy? It is not. It's because of my own ineptitude on Akainu, I think. Yeah, my Akainu needs some more sockets, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a little scared. Hi. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
That's good.
On the Sicilian team, I was trying to figure out if I could do it fully free to play, and unfortunately there's no int chain locker for that's free to play, so that really stinks. I really wish there was. That would be really nice to do like a full free to play team, because then I could use the other smoker. I could use like the free to play Fortnite smoker and I would have been better, but it's fine, I guess. It's not a big deal. It's definitely a really strong team for this. I definitely recommend this team if you have this to farm it with. It's definitely a farming team. So how many driven units I got? Just a Akainu, I think. So I think we do that. It might be best to pop a Sicilian here, like early on. Even though I don't go below 30%, I'm just scared. Scared of damage, you know? Invincible. Cause your HP cut, which doesn't really matter, but then you go in the room and you're fine. All right, so just pop everything, I guess. I think Zio is the lowest damage, so we'll just go from there. So go Zio and then just calculate everything else, and I think we're fine. So there's the Sicilian team that clears this. They introduced so many more 8 units to clear this now, so it's really nice. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next team. Alright, so we're gonna try a striker team. I don't know. I hope it works. I hope my HP gets low enough, and I hope everything for stalling and everything. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, but I'm still scared because Boa Marigold is 19 turns, and that is a long, long time to stall. Overall, this striker team you can do without the Danton Jiao and try to use like a different Orbiser, like what's his name? Striker Law. That might actually be more damage. I'm not really sure if it will be more damage or not. You could probably use Striker Law Captain, Danton Jiao sub, or something like that. I don't know. Or like you could use like a Zio sub with the Law Captain. That probably would work fine here too. There's a couple different ways you can run this for strikers. You don't need Aokiji and you don't need Danton Jiao. You can do it with Law and Zio. It'll probably work fine. This could also be a farming team, but for me it's probably not because my Marigold is way too long on turns and Sanderstone is too long on turns. Once we get books, I'll probably use it. So now he's gonna hit me. I'm definitely gonna be under the 30% threshold. Pop the Smoker special. Okay, then Smoker gets up there, and then we kill him. And that's all she wrote. And that should be the whole fight. Okay, solid. Okay. I stalled extra there just to be sure. I was not sure. And then I was gonna do the HP cut. Alright, cool. So Danchan Jiao. Gonna Boa Sister, Kuzan, and we're done. I think the Boa Sister has the lowest damage, so we'll go from there. Okay, so that was like 8. I could have done about 9 if I done my perfects, but it's a really safe team, so it works fine. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next team. And we're back again doing a Sanji Judge team. That's right, Sanji Judge. I was able to figure out how to get all the requirements for both the Blackbeard ship and get all the requirements for Judge in the same team with a Sanji Judge team. So that's kind of cool. I have been wanting to try this. This team is 40k HP. That's nuts. This is actually my favorite team in the video. It was the last thing we were doing today, and we were trying to figure out how to do like a massive hit with Sanji, because I realized I didn't actually record a Sanji video. I was like, I don't want to do a legit Sanji team. I want to do like a crazy Sanji team. So we decided to make this, and it took a while to figure out how to get the Blackbeard ship with Sanji on the same team with a Judge friend. And you can run with G4 and get a little bit more damage, but it's so minor in the amount of damage, plus like all the drawbacks of only being able to use fighters. I didn't like that. So I decided to go with the full Judge team, and the hit is super massive, which I really like. So it was definitely a very fun hit. So definitely enjoy the hit here in a second here. Definitely don't want to mess that up. Okay, here we go. Trying to get this orb. Didn't get it. So we got almost all the orbs, but pretty close to all the orbs, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna pop the Judge special first. Then we're gonna pop the Sanji special. Then we're gonna pop a Kainu. Gonna do. It kind of sucks that I get an HP cut here, but it's fine. Then we're gonna do defense down and chain boost. All right. So the order of the attack is Lucci, Kizaru, Marigold, Judge, Akainu, Sanji, and that should do like a 20 million damage hit. So here we go. Boom! 18 mil, so that was 22.9 million damage. Awesome. Sanji hits for 18 mil, hardest hit that I think you can do on him. That is super cool. Alright guys, I will see you in the next team. We're back for our next team, which is going to be a shooter team. I'm using Van Augur, 1 for sockets, 2 for combo hit. I would rather bring Marguerite, but you can actually get screwed over, which we happened last time. And if you get really bad luck on the turns, you will lose. So it's definitely a weird team. So shooter teams in general are just really kind of jank, because you have like the most optimal teams are like with Boa and Kuzan leads, and I'm not a fan of that weird meta that they have there with shooter teams. They're definitely one of the weaker teams, and this is definitely my least favorite team of the day. But we did another run earlier with Marguerite, and what happens on this room here in the third room is that if you get the setup I got here, or you get worse than that, you can actually lose just because you had like a really bad set of turns on that room. So the third room is definitely the hardest for Kuzan teams and shooter teams in general. We're gonna pop the Smoker special, which killed him. Changes my captain. We get the 2 turns on that special. They go down to 1 turn when we go in the room, and then final turn will go away. And we're Gucci. Okay, so the Smoker got now Kuzan's captain again. Okay, now we pop Boa for orbs. Gladius for color affinity. Kuzan for chain lock. I guess you could pop Kuzan afterward. Now you'd have 2 turns of orb boost and type boost, which I don't know if is necessary, but we'll see. And that, and then we'll also have HP cut from the ship, I guess, too. So Vanguard does the least amount of damage, so start with him, and make sure we end the chain with Brindy World. It wasn't enough. I guess I should have done that. I should have done it that way, but I should be okay. Because I would have had 2 turns of Orb Boost and Type Boost then. I guess I didn't need it. I guess we're fine. But shoot is a little iffy. I really didn't like it, but it's doable. If I bought the Kuzan afterward, it definitely a little safer. But it's doable. It's just not super safe. Not my favorite team. Definitely not my favorite team. Alright guys, well I'm Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy the multiple team video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, and of course, have a great rest of your day.